YouTube fam, how y'all doing? It's your Uncle Tim. This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews, a channel where I rant and I review. I'm your host, Uncle Tim. Fam, you know what? Some of these women out here are straight up delusional. They're not accountable for their actions. They believe they're supposed to get everything they want, don't have to put shit in. They're modern women. They don't believe in all that old-fashioned cooking, but you want a man to pay all the damn bills. That shit sounds stupid. You know what? I believe this is why a lot of women are single. They have these unrealistic expectations of a man. Some of them are so damn full of testosterone, man, that they, you know, you know, basically, revving up at you like they're about to swing or something. Some of these chicks are so far gone, man, that it's just crazy. The entitlement is real. You believe a man supposed to pay all your damn bills while you don't put nothing in. Oh, that's wife treatment right there. You want me to treat you like you my husband. So this man is taking care of every damn bill in the house, but you can't cook? Oh, you want me to be a wife without putting a ring on it, but you want him to take care of you without him being your husband. Dude, please make that shit make sense. A lot of guys are seeing that there's no actual value in being married. You go in and you look at all the shit you're going to lose, and now you're thinking to yourself, I really don't want to do this. Why don't a lot of people want to do this? Because this shit didn't make sense in the beginning. A lot of people want to go and do some stuff. I seen this guy, he bought this woman a car a long time ago. This woman tore his ass from A to Z because it wasn't the car she wanted. It was actually the car she wanted. This was the car she said she wanted. He bought her the exact same damn car that she was talking about in front of all us that she wanted. He got it for her. Oh, but if you were spinning, this is the car I wanted. And I'm sitting here like, what type of dumb shit is that? What are we doing? Why are we sitting here putting people down for trying to take care of us? And you want better, but you're not providing anything. A woman told me once, she said, look, when a man get in a relationship with a woman, he should expect to spend money. I said, true. When a woman get in a relationship with a man, she should expect to spend money. I'm gonna explain something. Happy wife, happy life bullshit. That's the stupidest thing I ever heard. So only one person is allowed to be happy. Everybody needs to be happy. Because that's the way this is gonna work. This is why people are looking at everything now. They're not combining accounts anymore. They're not putting people on deeds to the house or, putting cars in people's name. No, you don't deserve all that. You want to come into a finished product. You want to come in once he done made it to the top. You want to come in and, swoop in and don't do shit. Man, come on, man. This is why a lot of women fail. Because you don't understand. It's like you going to Jeff Bezos and telling him, in order to be with me, you got to do this, this, and this. And he looking at your broke ass like, oh, okay, I'm on have security escort you out. Bring in the next one. Dude, common sense. But you know what? That accountability, that ego, a woman will want a man to finance her lifestyle. Woman get with a man, been with him for 4 damn months, quit her job and be sitting there thinking you gonna support her. Shit. I done blocked your ass. That was it. Shit, we ain't having no more conversations. You wasn't having a combo with me. You was just sitting here talking about you don't quit your damn job, bro. Got into a relationship with somebody many years ago, and it was just not even a relationship. We just start talking, just talking. This chick talking about all the shit wrong in her apartment, that needs to get fixed. And, she asking me for help. And I'm looking at her like, you done lost your damn mind. We ain't even been together for a damn month. And it's nothing exclusive. I'm not about to pay or finance your life. Shit. Oh, man, this, and this. Why don't guys like talking to women with kids? I say usually a lot of women with kids don't have nothing to offer. They can't offer you money. They can't really offer you a place to live. shit, the love situation is really different. And the time is just split with the kids. So you're not really getting anything out of it. You're getting domesticated, basically. Guy said, I had to throw my pride out the window. I got with a woman with a kid, man. I let a baby daddy come over, and I'm like, what the fuck? I said, why are you doing this shit? Dude, you're not trying to be understanding. You're not trying to be this woman's doormat. What you're trying to do is set boundaries. Draw a line in the sand. Look, shit, this man can't come over my house. How you gonna get the kids? Drop them off somewhere. But he ain't coming here. Anytime somebody disrespect your home, they need to get the fuck away from your home. Friend was dating this chick with a kid. Tell me why the baby daddy ran up on him, was trying to fight him and stuff. Came over his house, trying to fight him in his house. And he said, man, look, I done had enough of this shit. Threw the chick out and the kid. Now you don't hear shit about the baby daddy. Won't take care of the woman, won't take care of the kid. Ain't that fucked up? You make sure everybody fucked up, right? Dude, this is why I say jumping into situations that you don't belong in. If you do find somebody with a kid that you can really work with, I done had people tell me the dumbest shit like, oh man, you know what? I want to be a stay-at-home mom. Dude was telling me that shit. I said, wait, hold on. So y'all had a kid, bro? I said, y'all ain't been together that long. I said, she pregnant? You got her pregnant already? I said, fam, look, I'm not saying anything, but damn, you move fast. He said, she ain't pregnant. I said, then how she gonna be a stay-at-home mom? He said, she want to be a stay-at-home mom to her own kids. I said, bruh, walk off. Just walk off. I said, right there, you know already she ain't on nothing. She don't want to work. She don't want to do anything. She wants you to pay for every damn thing. Them ain't your kids. Them not your problems. That ain't even your issue, man. Just let that shit ride. Sometimes you got to leave people exactly where they at, man. Sometimes people want more from you than they're willing to give. Sometimes people will treat you, you have a death in the family or something going on with you. People ain't really trying to hear you. Somebody that love you, man, will be right there for you. They'll be on you so damn hard that you can't move. That's what love is. That's what the power of, partnership is, man. People want to be in a relationship. They want all the perks of it, but they don't want the commitment. They want to still be out there being in an open relationship, but they got you on a shelf, just in case this shit don't work. They monkey branching, but it don't work. Bro, you got to set boundaries. You got to let people know you ain't a pushover. You not a doormat. Just because you love somebody don't mean you let them take advantage of you, man. Sometimes you got to sit back and be like, look, I see right now you not the one. You got to let them know. You ain't hurting nobody's feelings. You just letting people know you're not going to be taken advantage of, man. And you know what? To be honest, that's a good thing. Telling people that, look, you didn't sign up to be, the emotional punching bag, because people will turn you into a punching bag. They will turn you into a tampon. People will tell you all their damn problems. Friend liked this chick. He already had a chick. He was with somebody. And the chick that he knew, she was with somebody, but she would tell him her problems and all of this stuff, and he would listen, and he thought it was a chance for them, man. And I was telling him, I said, bro, look, I'm going to be realistic with you. There's no chance in that. I said, this chick right now is basically using you. She's using you because she can't tell the other guy any of that stuff. He don't want to hear any of it. Nobody else want to hear it. You the only person that wants to hear it. And I said, what's going to happen is, after hearing this stuff for so long and, being there for, you're going to start liking her. You're going to start wanting to talk to her. You're going to start wanting to be in a relationship. And she don't see you like that. And he was just looking at me, man, because he was like, damn, dude, you just can't see anybody happy. And I was telling him, I said, that ain't what it is, bro. I said, when people telling you all that shit, it's for a reason. The person they with don't want to hear that. They ain't got nobody else to talk to, so they just letting it out to anybody who will listen, bro. And like I said, if you're not getting anything out of it and you don't draw the line in the sand, that's what it is, bro. I see people doing all type of shit and I don't say anything. I see people with people that ain't in it for the right reasons, and I'm like, man, that ain't none of my damn business. Man, you ain't said anything. That ain't none of my business to say anything for. I'm not with that person. That's not my business. Whatever they do out there, that's on them. They'll be okay. You got yourself in, you get yourself out, bro. That's how I look at it. It ain't nobody's job to fix your situation after you done fucked it up. Just being real. This is why I say the first person you should look at is yourself. Look in the mirror, look at yourself, and be like, I need to fix that person. After I go from there, then I could do other stuff. I could start talking to people. My sister told me a long time ago, she said, you want a date? She said, hey, get your money right first. Make sure, you get this done and that's done, because dating is going to cost. And I said, see, that's the wrong attitude right there. You're part of the problem your damn self. I said, the thing is, a man wants somebody that could help them. A man want to get treated too. He want to be taken out. You want to, go on a date where somebody takes you out. You don't want to have to pay for every damn date. How's that fun? That ain't no damn fun. You just sitting here thinking to yourself, you're an ATM. You're a walking debit and credit card for this person. That's all they see you as. You're not you get all the butt you want. Ass? You can get ass any damn where. It's chicks out here giving it away for free. It's chicks out here who are willing to meet you halfway. This is why I'm saying stop all this damn settling. I had this dude on my Facebook page, man. And he would post all these pictures of these Instagram models who do these thirst traps, man. All these weird-ass pictures. And I'm like, my people can see this weird shit. So I just had to delete his. Just unfriend him, man. And I'm like, dude, if you want a chick like that, it ain't hard to get, bro. You got a job. You got a damn good job. I don't give a damn how big you are, how unattractive you are. Nowadays, all it takes is money. Ain't nobody caring about all the rest of that shit. He don't really look like what I want him to look like. Motherfucker, you ain't got money like you wanted to have. So, you got to take some shit, bro. I'm serious. I don't give a damn if you a 10. A broke chick that's a 10 is a broke chick that's a 10. Oh, man, people do this and that for. And, man, like I said, not everybody, going to deal with that shit or see it for what it is. Some people will look at it and be like, I don't want to be bothered. What I'm telling you right now, man, live your life. Stop waiting for somebody to validate you or, to tell you that, you're worth this and worth that, man. People say, man, I get tired of you talking about this stuff, man. But sometimes you need to hear it. Sometimes you need to hear it every fucking week. Every week, somebody needs to tell you, man, damn, you doing good. Man, I'm proud of you. You need somebody to tell you that shit. You need somebody to tell you, man, all that shit that happened to you in that past relationship is not your fault. Male or female. You need somebody to tell you that from time to time. It wasn't your fault. Shit happens. People fall out of love. That ain't your fault, player. Just deal with what you deal with. Deal with what you can deal with. And that's all I'm saying. Deal with what you can deal with. Stop making people your everything. And I see so many people get into marriages, man. They're about to get married. They got a $15,000 wedding budget. This chick, the venue costs $40,000. The dude told her, it's $15,000 is what I'm willing to spend. She got a $40,000 venue, right? That's just the venue. Hell, the wedding in her head will cost $110,000. I said, man, the dude said, look, I got $15,000. However you gonna pay for the rest of it, that's on you. She looking at him like, oh, it's no time to be cheap. He said, you got your own money. Come to find out, this chick was buying designer clothes and shit like that. So you want the... Man, this man ended up leaving her ass where she was at. Like I told you, people ain't for that shit no more. Sitting here crying over a damn woman, man. All these damn women out here, you crying over this one chick. This basic ass chick. Dude, please. You could fucking have Kylie Jenner if you want. You can have Kim Kardashian if you want. I'm serious, bro. You could probably have Beyonce if you want. Taylor Swift. Dude, if you talk right and you know what the hell you talking about, you can have any chick, bro. Probably can have my damn wife, dude. That's just life. Bro, I'm not being mad. I'm not being silly. I'm just being realistic, bro. It's just the way you present yourself. And this is what I'm saying. Be true to yourself. Stop sitting here making excuses for why you don't got shit. Why, it's hard for you to pull yourself by the bootstraps, man. Do what you need to do, shit. If you got ideas on how to do some shit, hey, bring them ideas to life. Man, do not destroy your life not living your life. You get what I mean? Live your damn life to the fullest. Make sure you understand everything that you're doing. Make sure that you're not letting somebody take advantage of you, or you got somebody coming in to live with you and they ain't bringing shit to the table. They won't pay rent. Oh, you were paying the rent before I got here. You was paying the utilities before I got here. Extra shit wasn't being used before you got here. I didn't have an extra mouth to feed before you got here. If you ain't paying shit, you not coming here. This is why I talk to so many people. If you got your own place, get with somebody who got their own place. Not somebody who ain't never had their own place, who ain't never lived alone or any damn thing. And I talk to a lot of people and tell them, do not move into somebody else's place. Y'all get a different place where y'all move into both of it. Both of y'all moving into this new place together. Starting something new. Don't go moving into somebody else's shit. Because, see, it was theirs before you came. Now, all of a sudden, you in here trying to find your space into this place. You may not find it because it's not there. That place wasn't meant for you. That place was meant for this person while they were single. Bro, this is why I say find your space. Find your place in this situation. Man, I hope this found the person it needed, man. But till later, peace out, fam.